What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? Episode 430 of Back Again. You don't know the vibes. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot ting. You know what I'm saying? Big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Big up the mods, them, my brothers. Big up the man, them as well, blood. Lewis, Flawless, and we have Roms today, blood. You understand? Super sub settings, bro. You get me? The peanut head. His train was cancelled, so you get me. He's got some London movements to do, so peanut head can't be with us, but he'll be back. Unfortunately, he will be back on the next episode. You get me? Word to Dr. Dre. You get me? The next episode. Big up Cass as well, blood. You understand? We got a raid from Cass, blood. You understand? Big up Cass every time, blood. Never a foul. You understand? But you me raided, man, from his channel. You lot make sure you subscribe to Cass's personal channel, blood. You get me? Smash the likes. As always, you get me? When you roll up, make sure you wipe your feet. Make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you smash our blood clot like. And subscribe to the ting, blood. You get me? Make sure you subscribe to the blood clot ting. You understand? Let me check in on the man them who are here, blood. You get me? Lewis, international break, but yeah, another week of that world champion thing, innit?
Yeah, man. Day 90 of the 1,461 day reign as your world champions. You already know what it is. The ring, acknowledge your king, all of that shit. And we're still on the fucking mic. I hate it here. But big up to every single one of you that's in here. It's been a lovely, peaceful break. Crown jewels tomorrow. And speaking of like crowns and kings and everything, Shah Esteval, another 2 goals. The goals keep flying in for baby Neymar. We love to see it. Big up everyone. Like, subscribe. Day 90 of the 1,461 day reign. And acknowledge your kings. Acknowledge your superiors. Up the Chelsea.
Flawless. You got the white tee on. You got the hair out. Snow bunny settings tonight.
Nah, I was just about to start, man. That's all it is. Like, no, nothing in particular. But big up Troops every time. Big up Lewis. Shouts to Rums. Big up the chat as always. International break sucks, but yeah, we're here regardless. But man's good.
Rums is here as well, blood, but he had to take a call. Oh, look, there he is, blood.
On cue. Big up the man, then big up.
Yes, Rums.
Yeah, man. I just found out some good news. Troops, you've already seen it, but for those who don't know, actually, Lewis, you might know because it involves your club. But Whisper's been, Dijon Richards, for those who don't know, has been included. But I don't know if I told you, Troops, he's from my uncle's side in Jamaica, innit? So it's
swear down.
Yeah, so my uncle's from Port Royal, innit? So that when he first signed for Chelsea, they're all gassed. And you'll know, Troops, he's had a few injuries and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually started off the season well for Chelsea, but they've called him up again. Because remember, he was originally called up last year, but then he's going through a few stuff. So literally just see it in my family group chat. So big up Whisper every time. But yeah, big up Lewis, Flawless, Troops.
Love that, man.
You already know
big up, man.
That's fire. That love that for true.
Yeah, Whisper's cold still. I was vexed when he went Chelsea. Sterling played a big part in that.
Words.
Sterling did something useful for us. Lovely.
Yeah.
Our fucking time.
You get me? Unfortunately.
Chelsea's everywhere, bruv.
Not that, but Whisper's a baller still. I'm not gonna lie.
He's cold.
See if Whisper wants to jump on the channel, man. I'd love to have a word with him.
Yeah, man's good with him as well. Obviously, it's Romsey's people, but yeah, man's good with him still.
Me personally, I've never met him and whatnot.
Yeah, I ain't met him. I checked him on the gram.
Yeah, but my uncle, he's from my uncle's house down there, so yeah.
Come on, Jamaica always say we are forward tonight, you know, Curacao. I mean, not Curacao, Curacao. Yeah, we'll put them in our blood clot spliff tonight.
2 more wins, bro. 2 more wins.
We get these 2 wins here, and we're gone. You see me?
Yeah.
We're gone. Trust me. It's just, are they gonna put us in America, Mexico, or Canada?
Hey, if it's America, you got a chance.
Because it's the three spots. Nah, because the World Cup's in three countries, isn't it? It's Mexico, Canada, and
I thought you were talking
America.
about who you draw.
Nah,
get the US, man. You're dunk on Poch. I believe in you lot.
I'm trying to go. You see America, yeah, like obviously because I lived out there and I've gone there so many times, but I'm trying to do like I want to go. I want Mexico because of the heat in it, but I'm like, yo, I wouldn't mind a little Toronto, blood. You get me? If Jamaica's base was Toronto or something like that would be lit, fam. Because there's enough Jamaicans in Toronto as well. That's why if we go Mexico, it's gonna be a bit long, innit? If they put us in like on the East Coast in America, or they put us somewhere like Toronto, we'll pack out the stadium, blood. But everybody wants to be Jamaican. That's the thing, though. Like, because Loomis went to Olympics in Brazil in 2014, and as soon as he touched the strip and he's got his Jamaica flag around him, people are just like, they're just drawn towards it, like, Jamaica, Bob Marley, yeah. You get me, blood? That's why I'm like, yo, I need Jamaica to reach World Cup. Like, I know that we'll have one of the littest, like wherever they put us, it will be one of the littest places to be in the World Cup. Like, I'm telling you. Because when I went Russia, the Panama fans, the Peru fans, they were crazy, blood. They were crazy. Even the Tunisian fans, bro. I started rolling because the Tunisian fans were in the same hotel as me. I started rolling with these lot at nighttime. They were taking me to Shisha Lounge. Me and them's out drinking vodka till like 4 or 5 in the morning. Like these man were, blood. They show me beer love. I was rolling deep with them.
We got Esperance in the group stage. They had the best atmosphere we played against by a fucking mile.
I'm telling you, blood. It's different. Like the World Cup, it's a proper experience, bro. I can't lie. Man, them have to forward. Telling you, blood. Have to experience the World Cup, bro. It's sick, blood. I'm not gonna lie.
One day, man.
We're going to America. Everyone starts stacking, bro.
That's cool.
That's the
reason I need
it, man. That's the plan. Hey.
We get a Brandon. Telling you. Midweek football. The only midweek football was England, in my opinion, blood. You get me? Gyökeres is playing tonight. You understand? Jamaica's playing tonight as well. But
Sweden got?
Sweden got Kosovo. And that's why I'm kind of... No, they got Switzerland tonight, and then I think they got Kosovo after.
Yeah, he bag against Kosovo. I see that.
You get me? Switzerland, I'd rather bag against... Because Kosovo's my people, them. You get me? Woo! You get me? Shout out the man, them, blood. You understand? But I'd rather him bag against Switzerland. Switzerland's a better opponent as well. You get me? Kosovo are decent, no, I'm not going to lie. Kosovo...
Even when they played England... England played them the other day and they gave England, like, on the counter, they were giving them a few problems.
Yeah, don't run with the Kosovans, blood. Trust me.
Oh, that's Serbia. Am I bugging?
No, they smoked Serbia. Smoked Serbia, bro. Kosovo, I think, were a bit before or the game. I can't remember, but I remember watching the game and Kosovo on the break every time looked like they were going to do something, bro. Yeah. Obviously, England, so they'd still beat them. But yeah, Kosovo, I didn't think they'll be like that tricky. Do you know what I mean? But yeah,
but England, it weren't even a flipping. It wasn't even a qualifier, blood. It was a friendly, bro. You understand? But was it a friendly though? Because it's kind of like it's not really the Battle of England, because the Battle of England is what should I say? The Battle of Britain. The Battle of Britain is England, Scotland, isn't it? So this was like the Battle of what? The Battle of Bristol.
Yeah, I guess Battle of the Bridge.
And you know, Bristol. They got the border in it, right? There, sir.
Yeah.
The border to Wales and England is Bristol, blood.
They got that bridge leading into Wales. I forgot the name of it.
You have to pay £5. I don't know if they put it up now. That toll bridge. I can't remember the name of it. What is the name of it, blood?
Chat will know. Someone.
But England 3-0. Bukayo Saka. You get me? The goal of the game. The game was done within the first 20 minutes, blood. Did you see the game?
Yeah, I did a watch along for that. These men are worse at defending set pieces than West Ham. Right? Like every single one was a fucking threat, and by 20 minutes the game was done. Second half was just a walk in the park. And yeah, Wales was shit. I saw Craig Bellamy saying, like, we're not gonna turn up and be tourists. We're actually gonna try and give them a game. They got forced. They got forced to just sit back and be tourists, because by 10 minutes they'd already given away 2 piss easy goals. England just like what it felt like a Conference League match. It's one of them ones where you just walk your way to a 3-0 win and then just keep it stepping with no injuries. There really was nothing to get from it. It was a horrid watch along. I won't even front. Like the game was just done after 15, 20 minutes. But England did their thing. Watkins was decent. Elliot Anderson was decent. Saka obviously got a really good goal on the right-hand side. But it's not really one of them games you get anything from. What do you learn from that sort of fixture? You don't really.
I didn't even know, that the game was on. That's how bad it was. Imagine I'm sitting down, I'm eating my dinner. I'm eating my dinner. I was watching wrestling, blood, but I was watching old school wrestling. I was watching 1999 Unforgiven, when it was the 6-pack challenge and nobody had the title.
The cell match.
Nah. That was Armageddon. This is when it was Rock Trip. So it's when Rock debuted his "If You Smell What the Rock" when he changed from "You Smell What the Rock is Cooking." That it was there in it. So Austin was injured. He was the enforcer. It was Rock, Big Show, British Bulldog, R.I.P., Triple H, Kane, and fucking there was one more, blood.
Deep the names you're naming, by the way. Deep the names.
Legends, blood. You understand? Legends in this thing. You get me?
Yeah.
Legends in this thing. And someone else was in that, blood. Someone else. Mankind. Man like Mankind, bro. You get me? So that pussy old Triple H won. Rock should have won. But Triple H won. And then Trey's pulled up now. Trey's like, yo, dad, you know England's winning 3-0. I said, what? I said, swear down. He said, yes, I can just score that banger. I said, what? I said, swear down, blood. So then I had to lock in and watch the rest of the game, blood. But up until that point, until Saka scored, I didn't even know, fam.
You know what it is with internationals that I don't really watch friendlies. I never watch in it. Again, I didn't know the game was on, but I don't watch friendlies. But qualifiers I do because there's a bit more incentive. Like you have to win that to get to the finals, in it. So like the Latvia, I think England got Latvia. I'll probably watch that because it's still a qualifier and even a few of tonight's games. But friendlies I don't watch, bro. I watch the highlights. Saka is inevitable. Get him on that left foot and it's curtains. Who else scored? Rodgers opened his account this season.
Yeah, that was his first goal, innit, of the season.
Oh, because he hasn't even scored for Villa, innit?
Nah, blood. Yeah, that was his first goal, blood.
Yeah. So, but other than that, you know what I did take from like the England-Wales game? I heard Tuchel saying Wembley was quiet and he needs to lift up the crowd. That was mad. And another England fans are on him because where he's German anyway, they're going to be on him regardless. But when you're now saying, "Raw, you lot," do you remember that Norwich, the Norwich chairman? Where are
Let's
you?
be having you. Where are you? Where are you?
That's what he was reminiscent of. Like he's calling
Delia
out
Smith, blood. Yeah, like Delia.
Yeah. Delia Smith, she was on one. She was
She
sauced.
was like
That's her
Polish
name.
chef, blood. I swear she was like the queen of the bakery, blood.
Yeah, she was sauced.
But man, do you think Tuchel needs to
Too much
kind
red
of
wine.
be? Do you think Tuchel needs to kind of be a bit smart? Because the fans are already not on your side because you're German, and now you're kind of rubbing salt into. I get it. He wants to create an atmosphere. I get that.
But then look, because do you know what? I get why he's saying it, because it's Wales, isn't it? So you thought like even though it's a friendly, there's that little friction there, and when all you can hear is the Welshman just singing their hearts out. He's kind of there, like, brother, we're 3-0 up. Like, I can't even hear that flipping. I can't even hear the England band. You know the man with the trombone. You couldn't even. Yeah, you just about hear that. Like, yeah, that's the big bad thing, bro.
Yeah. Even from the highlights, the Wales fans sounded louder at 3-0 down.
Yeah.
And there them turn up is obviously they would do. It's not too far, but they packed out their
They
sections.
took out. They sold out the away end, blood. You get me?
Yeah. You just see a sea of red. Like when I was looking at it, a sea of red, bro.
I wonder how the man them with the man them that are vexed with Neville, blood. I wonder how they felt about yesterday, blood. Because three of them score in a blood. You understand? And 6 of them did start in the 11. So it's a bit mad, isn't it?
Wait, what happened with Gary Neville?
Neville, like with there was an incident, and he's basically saying that the incident happened because of the man them that run around with the flag.
Oh, I have to look a bit deeper into it.
Yeah, you were saying it.
It was a tragic incident as well. Let's just get that in. It was a tragic incident. You don't want to see them things happening in the world, blood. But he said that, you get me, it was this. It's this basically rattled the flag man them.
People are using the flag as an excuse to do certain things. Yeah. Exactly. Like people are disguising it as patriotism. As
when it's racism.
Saying,
And Nico went undercover and Nico was exposing bare of them.
I saw that.
See the video, and bare of them was like, yo, They were saying that. They were saying hard R. You understand? Hard R, blood. Bare hard R's, bro. You get me?
What?
Couple
You
P's
see the
as
girl
well.
that's dad was from Mauritius, but she hated black.
Yeah. You see that one? She's like, oh, my dad don't even. I even told my dad I'm racist. I said, you're a fucking.
I see another one who's like, oh, I've got something on me, and I'm not afraid. I'm afraid. I don't want to say the words in case, but I'm not afraid to you. You see that one? Yeah. That's when I said, nah.
And he's actually, I show you. And Nico was like, nah, you're all right. No. You're good. You ain't got to show my blood. You understand? You're good.
Oh.
I was like, yo, Nico's funny, you know. I can't lie. Trading showed me the video. Trey was like, yo, dad, watch this. I said, look at these motherfuckers, blood. Look at them. Yeah. I advise you to go watch that video, bro. You understand? Big up Nico, blood. I can't lie. He's doing great work when he does them
NDL and that.
I'm telling you, bro. I was fucking cracking up, blood. But fucking what, Saka? World class, isn't it? Come on now. Let's not, you understand? Let's not do this, bro. You get me? We have to be talking like world class level now, because man, like I see the whole madness going around with the Caicedo and Rice talk, blood.
Oh, it's been a fun week with that.
Yeah, I see that, blood. And people said that, you get me? Saka's got to do it in the Champions League. He can't just do it for Arsenal. He's got to do it for England. He's doing it all across the board, blood. You get me? Like he's
Saka
doing it.
class and everything. This just ain't the game for it. There's a walk in the park against Wales, isn't it?
You know what is true, yeah? I was one of them people to say, I was one of the people that give it them the World Class thing late. But when I saw him dink the keeper at the Bernabeu, that's when I said, bro, there's nothing more I can say. Like, he's done it against the best club in one of the hardest grounds in Europe. Like, I had to shout then. So I've given him that tag probably earlier this year. But, bro, he's becoming people are going to twist my words here, but he's having that inevitability of like a Robin where you know they're going to cut in, but you can't stop it.
Stop it.
You get it. You just can't stop it. So you have to give him his dues, man. You have to give him his dues. And you know what? For England, I'd say in the last 3-4 years, he actually shows up at majors as well. Like before him, let's be honest, it was Sterling. Even at the 2020 Euro and that Sterling, I know Kane for some reason gets all the flowers, but Sterling was the one put in the country.
Yeah, Sterling was our best player.
Yep. And then I think that he gave the baton to Saka because now Saka's scoring all the important goals and that. So it's one of them ones, but he's world class. I feel like if you're a rival now, each to their own. If you're a rival now, you don't admit. I feel like it might just be pure agenda. Because man will know. I was one of his biggest critics. Like that. Yeah, he's doing it in the league, Champions League. I need to see it. But when he done what he done against Madrid, on top of the Euros and that, bro, you have to be objective now. But me personally, I give him the world class tag still.
I'm just, I see Lewis like Wells. I'm just saying like it don't matter who he plays, bro.
I'm not even arguing against the points. I just didn't think this was the game for it.
No, I'm just saying like, yo, for me, he's been out injured so long, yeah, and that finish was ridiculous, blood.
Cold.
No matter who you're
the
playing,
only thing that's held Saka back is just being fucking run into the ground by Arteta.
Yeah,
that's
big man thing.
Yeah,
big man thing.
But I don't even think it's like really a debate anymore. Like people know Saka's been doing it for years. The only question with Saka has just been the trophy argument, but Kane can beat the trophy argument, and Saka's been doing it consistently enough to have that argument too.
Yeah, like you said, the injuries last season, the injuries. That's what it is. Because
that's why his numbers wasn't as prolific because of the injury. And I kept stating that, like when you look would banter me and be like, "Oh, Jackson's got nearly as many as Saka." Who did you bring? Noni. Yeah, it was Noni. It was Noni. This pussy old blood. I'd always emphasize that, brother. This kid missed like majority.
Because you man were trying to do Palmer Martinelli 1 season wonder narratives. So I was like, all right, cool, let's do disingenuous numbers. Calm.
But Palmer was still, to be fair to Palmer, he was still doing numbers up until January.
Oh, yeah. He's pulled it, and the World Cup just like helped pull it all back.
The World Cup kind of gave him the balance. You understand?
But yeah, it was just a shameless thing. We knew what it is. Saka's been class.
Yeah, he's a quality player. Like I say, last season, like it's the injuries that because he had 2 very good seasons before that, and then you expected him to kind of kick on, but obviously he couldn't because of injuries. This season gonna be interesting. But he's a quality player. Don't get misunderstood. I mean, I've never, even when people have criticized Saka, I've never doubted his quality. Now it's just, can you make it to that next level? Can you stay there as well? Like this season, I think could be key because of where Arsenal are at as well.
Can England win the World Cup?
No.
And Tuchel bring it home?
No,
Maybe, but
no, there's no maybe.
You look at the squad, yeah.
No,
Like, look. You look at
if there was a chance, it would be with Tuchel.
That's what I'm saying, because this man is a serial winner, you know, and he knows how to win tournaments, bro. Are you telling me that? Come on, bro. What are we doing here? You're telling me he can't keep Saka going. He can't keep Kane going. He could probably
be the team he picks. It'll be the team he picks, man. Yeah. Look at his selection so far for England. I even watched the game against Wales.
What's England's best 11? Everyone fit. What's England's best 11?
That's a good question.
That's a good
what formation?
That is a great question.
Firstly, what formation?
It has to be 4-2-3-1. I think that's the formation.
Yeah. It has to be
best 11. 4-2-3-1. Best 11. Pickford's in goal, obviously. Even though Fulham's don't rate him, Pickford's a bad boy. Yeah,
I just think he's average. I just think he's average.
I know he's got dinosaur hands, but you know what? He's actually like last season. He was probably the main reason Everton never got relegated, bro.
Yeah, he's an average.
It was literally anyone against Pickford. What team you was playing against Everton, it wasn't them against Everton. It was them against Pickford.
They struggled on the dash, but when Moisey went in, they did Miles Bell.
Yeah, because Moyes went in and
Moisey turned it around for them. It wasn't just him.
He kept them in that region where you're not. You understand? You're still above sea level. And then when Moyes came in, he did.
But I just think he's an average goalkeeper. He's nothing spectacular.
Nah, but he's better than what you think.
Why you think he's better than average?
Yeah, I think he's a good keeper. I think he's a very good Premier League keeper.
He's better average, but here we are. Where was we at? Yeah, Pickford would go and goal because he actually does play well for England. I give him that. He does play well. Who starts
right back now? Because Trent, Reece.
It's between Trent and Reece James, isn't it?
I think it's Reece.
Yeah.
Will Trent make the World Cup squad?
He should. There's no way that Trent
should. I don't think there's a guarantee. That's the only problem. Because I agree with you, Sean.
See,
he should.
This is what I'm talking about.
He should. I'm with you, but then I'm with Roms as well, blood. Pause.
This is my issue with this is what I'm on that issue, guy. For England win it or not. But this is the problem I'm talking about with Tuchel.
If Jamaica don't win it, I want England to win it.
Like Tuchel, like there's no if Trent with that,
they'll give us a national holiday, yeah. We'll have a national holiday. We'll be on the piss for a week.
Yeah. The place will be jumping.
Absolutely.
The place will be jumping, bro. That's one thing I say. When England are performing well in the tournament, the country's jumping. And everyone's happy.
They're just vibes everywhere. Everyone forget.
Until one of us missed a penalty and then it goes left.
Yeah. Then we know that train that's on the way.
Then we remember we're black.
I'm not gonna lie. When a man's walking up to take his penalty, I'm praying.
Bro, let me tell you something. When I was at the Euro 2020 final, when Sancho, Rashford, and Saka, I was like, brother, please, I'm in the stadium, bro, and I'm already known. Yeah, so please just. Motherfucker, don't miss.
Yeah, I'm too shameless for my own good. All I was thinking of was the Jorginho Ballon d'Or charge.
Don't miss this.
I didn't even have a second thought about that.
I was shitting myself, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, you know what? I'm in Northwest.
I'm calling praying, bro. I was praying.
I was saying to it, I was like, yo, you man don't miss. Like, I didn't want anyone to miss in particular, but I was like, when like black players are walking up, I'm like, yo.
Yeah, blood.
Because
even when I'm watching a penalty shootout from like a random team, I'll be like, I beg the black player don't miss, blood. Like, even if it's against me, I'm kind of like, I beg you score, but we go through, blood, because I know what's gonna happen, blood. And I'm like, I beg you, bro. Like, and I'm like, why am I doing this?
Those bad troops, I don't want to put them down, but I don't trust black keepers.
I don't trust, because the black keepers, they're the worst. Like, you see, us as black people can say it, yeah. Black keepers are absolute shit, bro. Black people should not be keepers, bro. Like, there's like far and few, bro. Like, I'm talking like far, like what, Dida? Like, I'm talking like top, like.
Yeah, it's like Dida.
Dida's probably the only one, bro.
Trial 2021 Mendy and that.
Dida and now Mike Mignon.
Look, what we doing here? Man saying 2021 Mendy, bruv. Like,
yeah, that season we had a great season,
innit? That's got to count for something.
It's like Dida and Mike Mignon now.
Look who we have representing us, blood. Onana, Robert Sanchez, brother. We are fighting the battle already.
I see something that I've been saying.
The man, them are literally there, like at the ready with their tweets, like with the hard R.
Yeah, it's like, yo, turn off your Instagram comments. That's what I'm thinking. Hey, I hope you might got your Instagram comments turned off, man.
Do you know what? I see something the other day. I think it was on TikTok or Twitter. I can't remember. But big up Loons from Filthy. Loons will say like, whether like a black man that's a keeper defender, when you've got to be courageous and that, even when it comes to headers, man don't really want to get stuck in. Man,
You know what I mean? You know, like if he's gonna dive, I might hit the post. I'm not diving for that, blood.
Yeah, like that. We ain't the bravest when it comes to that.
You know the way Schmeichel used to run out there and like,
yep.
Yeah.
See a black man run out like you see Onana, man's running out there. Like you see Onana always stays on his line. Did you clock that?
Yeah.
Man will be edge of the box. He'll be standing there on his line. My friend, I'm not going out there.
Yeah.
He ain't trying to be brave. Yeah, we ain't with all that. But yeah, with Trent, if Trent was any other nationality, he goes to the World Cup. And this is what I'm talking about when I'm mentioning selection. He should go. Whether he starts or not, because Reece James is quality. Don't get that misunderstood.
Yeah.
But Trent should be there. And the fact that he might miss out. Who?
You know what's worrying, Flawless, as well, yeah?
know.
Like, we know James is Tuchel's boy anyway. Like, they got history. They won the champs together. And what you get. But what's worrying is, because I'm one of the few Liverpool fans, I don't have that resentment towards Trent in it. So I'll still back him what he does.
Yeah,
but
I see you co-sign the happy birthday about I love my club.
Come on, bro. Bro, he's won everything for me. It's true. That's a whole different conversation. But come on, bro. Like, I'm not one of them that are going to cuss him and that. But anyway, you see him.
Ramsey, like that. I get that. Why do you think that? Others are very, very like still at him, very emotional about it. Where you're like, yo, he won shit for my club. It's over. Bro, you got Steven Gerrard coming out and saying what he said about Raf. Take my Liverpool hat off. I understand why he made the move.
Yeah, but you still don't do that.
I'm mad at Gerrard. Go on.
But what's worrying is Tuchel ain't even selecting him for like these qualifiers and that. That's the worrying thing, bro. Because it's like, cool, you don't have to start him, but at least still be of the camp, get to know
around the squad.
He's not even including him, bro. So it's like, bro, I want to say it now earlier. Even if he has a good team from Madrid, because I know obviously he's injured at the moment. Even if he has a good team from Madrid, I still don't think Tuchel will take him. You know, I think he'll take Livramento and James ahead of Trent. I don't agree that.
Even Spence can play left back, but he can play right back.
Right back, yeah.
I think even he will get a look in before.
And I rate Spence and I rate Livramento. There's no way they should be ahead of
Trent. Word.
There's no way. And I rate Spence. Livramento, I think, is an underrated fullback for what he does, but they should not be ahead of Trent.
Man are saying Trent's injured in the chat. That regardless, when he was fit the last international break, he still didn't bring him, bro. Yeah, do you know what I mean? He still didn't bring him. So I just don't think Tuchel favors him like that. I could be wrong in it, but I think Livramento and James, because I think you take 2 left backs, 2 right backs, and that 4 centre backs, roughly. That's what I think.
Because you take, is it a squad of 25? So you'll take 2 players for each position, and then you may have like a couple.
They've expanded it.
You'll have like a player
they've expanded it.
Oh, they expanded it.
Yeah, you'll have the thing as well. You'll have that like the utility player.
Yeah,
can play multiple positions.
That's why Jets, for instance, Jed Spence would make sense because he can play right back and play left back. Same with the Livramento as well. I'm not sure how many more spaces there is, but yeah, Reece James I think will be the fullback. Pickford in goal. Centre backs, I don't know what, Gray and Stones. Who's over centre backs?
Gay, Stones.
Stones, this is the first time he's been picked for like a year or something, or 2 years.
Because again, he's another one can't stay fit. I think he's not
Konza. I think he takes Konza. I think he'll take Konza.
Yeah. He said 11. He didn't say squad wise. He said 11.
Oh, sorry, he said 11. Yeah, Gay and Stones. Gay and Stones.
You said what's the 11? And who's the fullback?
What, left back? Who's left back?
What left back option?
Spence is there now. You got Skelly. You got who else?
Because you are left-footed left back, depending on who you play in front. Yeah. So you got Skelly, Lewis Hall. Who else is there? Left back wise. Jet Spence.
Is Shaw still getting selected?
O'Reilly just got picked. The Man City. Shaw, I think's out.
Yeah, I'd hope so. It's 2025, isn't it?
Well, again, that's something too cool to do.
Dude, what I'll just have to say.
This is your proving my point. Tuchel would play Shaw at fullback. It would not surprise me whatsoever.
Tyree Mitchell.
Tuchel, but the selection thing is just, not just the 11, but the squad. I'm trying to think who's England's left back. They're not the best at left back option still. If you're looking for a left foot,
probably if Skelly was playing week in week out, I'd go Skelly. But he's not going to play week in week out. Calafiori's got that spot.
Probably Livramento, then I would say. These options.
I'd say Spence
first. The reason why I'd say Livramento, because I think he gives you a little bit more going forward from that side. If it was right back, I'd hear it. Jed Spence, all right. but it's just offensively, you don't give
He's
you.
playing left back as well for Tottenham.
Yeah.
Whereas
Again, he does a good job for Spurs.
Liverpool's playing right back for Newcastle. Spencer's actually playing left back.
Well, fair, valid point.
So he'll be more accustomed in that area, in my opinion.
I think it might have to be Spence for now. You know, I'm deep in it. It probably has to be Spence for now
because Lewis Hall is. I think Spencer's better than him.
Agreed.
And has Saul even been playing like that for Newcastle recently?
And exactly, I was thinking
it's been like Livramento and
they play Burn. They play Burn.
Yeah, they've been playing, and they play that new guy, that cold guy from AC Milan. I forgot his name. They play him centre back with Shaw or Botman. So yeah, he ain't even been starting like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
and that's why I said with Skelly, he's not starting as well. So you'd probably have to go Spence.
Yeah,
if you go Spence, cool. I hear that. So he's saying in the pivot.
He's always injured. That Thor brother. Him.
Yeah, he looks cold. He looks
solid.
He looks cold.
So the back four, what? Reece James, Gay, Stones, and what? Spence.
Yeah, Jed Spence. Yeah, that's a good back four.
That's a good.
It's not the greatest, but it's a solid back four.
What about Tomori?
How's he getting on over there? I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think Allegri's doing his thing out there.
I know AC Milan play. Is he playing over there? If he is, he's definitely an option. And if he's playing well, still
AC Milan might be top.
Yeah, they're doing well.
They were
last time I checked, they were top.
Yeah, I don't know if they're still top, but I checked that a couple of weeks back. They were top.
Yeah, Tomori's been playing. I'm just having a look here. Obviously, I have no idea how they've been playing, but I know they've been doing well. How he's been playing in particular, but Tomori would be a shot as well. He's definitely an option.
Midfield. Rice and who?
This is the $1 million question, bro. Because I agree. I think Rice is the one that's there.
Rice with water, isn't it? That's what it should be.
Rice and water.
Where everyone talks about him, it's got to be. I call him White Jesus. Everyone talks about him. He's a $100 million player, man. He's White Jesus.
I am dangerous.
Yo, it's facts, yo. Anytime, because I'm someone who's like, I know you gotta laugh. The reason why I say that, is because anytime I say, yo, I need to see more. I
was not expecting that, man.
No, because people go crazy.
When he said white something, I thought he was going to say, like, I don't know, white fucking...
You know what it is?
Not white Jesus.
The reason why I say it, because anytime I say to my chat that I'm like, all right, I need to see more. I don't think he's...
I was going to say, like, white Sadorf or something, blood. White Jesus.
Yo,
it's the way you said it. I call it white Jesus.
You just said it like casually, blood.
It's because you know what it is. Anytime man mentions him, and it's not all positive, my chat go crazy. Yo, how do you rate Wharton? How don't you think he's 100 million? With Wharton, I just say I've not seen, like, he hasn't played enough like that. He has injured a lot. Anytime that I mention it, I know the chat's going crazy now with me saying, hey, how can you say Wharton? So I'm not even saying like he's a good player. He needs to play more. Oh, he's played 30 league games in the season. So surely it has to be more.
You know what's funny? There's a lot of truth what you're saying, because it's like Wharton is holier than thou. You can't criticize.
You can't say nothing bad about him, yo. I know the chat.
Yeah.
I know it. I've not even got the chat up, and I know the chat's like, how can you?
I just get laugh emojis. That's all.
Yeah. Because the white Jesus thing's funny, but that's why I call him that, because of the way people talk about him.
But you're right. Like, it's like, even if you critique him a bit. Like, I've critiqued him a bit. It's a ball I rate. Let me put that out there. But I've critiqued him a bit, and everyone's like, how could he say that this time? And I'm like,
that's always like with these mandem outside of the top six. Everyone's got their favourites if they're not from a rival club. Like Pedro Neto used to be that guy a few years ago. Everyone used to talk mad about him.
He's definitely 100 million. Yeah, he's definitely 100 plus M's. Personally, I don't watch him all the time. When I watch, I don't see it. I think he's a good player, yeah. People are like, without that, 100 million. I'm like, 100 million? Really?
Do you know what? Yeah, I don't think you, man, will think this is wild, but I think the chat might. But he's not playing. Again, he's not playing. If Kobe Mainoo was playing week in, week out, me personally, I start him. I start him alongside Rice.
We don't play.
Personally. He's not gonna, let's be honest, unless he gets that loan move in January. I'm hearing, I don't know how reliable it is. You'll know more than me, Flores, but I'm hearing he's trying to push for another loan move. I can't get that performance in the final out of my head, bro. That he was proper. And not even just that game, even the games before that. But he's not gonna. Again, we're speaking out what we actually think the midfield three will be. This is more like what I think should be in there. But bro, he should be that 8 next to Rice.
Yeah, if Melo was playing week in, week out, I hear you on that. And that will, if that does happen, then it'll be in a conversation. But the same way we're talking about other players from a defensive standpoint, you got to play. That's where it is. Like, and Mano currently isn't playing, so I probably would go Rice and Wharton because the options are weak when you look at central midfield options.
What about Anderson?
Like,
you don't rate Anderson?
Man, I didn't know he was this good. I didn't.
What about
solid Premier League player, but I don't think he should be starting for England.
What about Henderson?
See.
He's had a good season for Brentford. He started off well.
Yeah,
he started off well. These are serious questions, bro.
So again, solid Premier League players, yes, but shouldn't be starting in your national team.
What about Bellingham? You ain't said Jude.
Yeah, because Jude I would put higher up. I wouldn't put Jude in the pivot.
Would Jude start in your team?
Probably no.
Okay. Don't tell me who. I'm just asking that question.
Yeah. No, I'm saying no, he wouldn't.
Would any of you not start Jude?
Nah, I know who my 10 is. And it's not Jude.
Got my
I know
10.
who Lewis is.
I got my 10.
Don't say nothing, blood. I know who Lewis is.
I think our 10
you're about to say
Lewis. Everyone fucking knows Lewis is
right. Lewis is thinking Chelsea.
That's a day two. That's a day 125 of the 2,475 rating or whatever.
It's a day 90. Day 90.
Day 90.
Say what you want about Bellingham, though.
Fucking hell.
Overhead kicks. He does his thing for England. Say what you want about Bellingham. You don't start my team, but overhead kicks.
I'm saying.
You know what I mean? He actually puts on for England. Say what you want about him. You put on for England.
The thing is, here's where he messes up. If you're gonna play Bellingham, you can't play Kane. Them two don't work
because they invade each other's space.
If you are gonna play them, switch it and put Bellingham as the actual 9 and play Kane as the 10 because Kane drops deep anyway.
Yeah,
and Bellingham bombs us.
Would you sacrifice his final third threat to force him into the team alongside Rice?
No, that is like what my manager does with Bruno. Bellingham's not a 6. That's not his game.
I know he's not. I'm just asking.
Yeah, he's a final third player. If you're playing Bellingham, you want him in the final third. Him bombing on, running off midfielders into the penalty area, box crashing. That is Bellingham. That is Bellingham's game.
Flawless. I've seen man say he's at 8, and it's like, nah, man. Like, look at his best performances. They're kind of that second striker off the 9, that box crashing. So I agree with you. That. See, some man are saying he's not a 10 as well. Bro, it's that Bellingham's that one player. I don't think anyone really knows. You know he scores, you know he does his thing, but
he's like a Marino. He doesn't have a set, like, you're not a striker, you're not a midfielder, you're just dangerous in the final third.
Yeah, he's not a typical 10 because we all think of 10s and things.
He's like an 8.5.
Yeah, like people think, oh yeah, behind the opposition's midfield, in front of their defense, and you're receiving the ball on the half turn and then playing a through pass. That's not Bellingham. Bellingham's a box crashing 10. That's what he does. Yeah. This is why when he was at Madrid when they won the champs a couple years ago, he was playing false 9, box crashing, and he had 3 midfielders behind him, and Vinny was one side, Rodrigo the other. That's his game. That is his game. Like as an 8, he can do because he's got the engine and the tenacity to get back. But if you're playing him, you need him in the final third. Mm-hmm. And I think I can say with England, it's a balanced perspective. He's not the creator. Someone has to create for him. So your 2 wide players or your wide player and your striker have to be creators if you're going to play Bellingham.
Okay, so the pivot is what?
I go Rice and Wharton. Yeah, I go with that.
I agree.
Can't be putting Anderson and Henderson and these players there, like respectfully.
Okay, so the 3, my 3 would be Jude in the 10, Palmer on the right, Saka on the left.
I hear it. You know?
Wait, say that again. Say that again. What's your 3?
Jude in the 10.
Yeah.
Palmer on the right, Saka on the left.
Oh, you play Saka left.
Great man.
Saka can do a job on the left, bro. Saka can cook on the left, bro. He can cross it. He can cut in. He can let him off on his right. He can strike the ball well on his left.
You
keep him on his strong foot.
Yeah, but again, it depends on who you're playing striker. If he's crossing the ball, and is it Kane?
Yeah,
Palmer and Saka both have to be in this team. That's all I know. Both of them have to be in this team.
I'd go Saka right hand side. Palmer is the 10. And left.
That's probably the strongest three you've got.
Yeah. Left, you know what? Balance wise as well, you need it. I'd probably go Rashford on the left. Someone got to run away. Go on.
Lewis and Troops, what was Gordon saying yesterday? Come on, boy said he actually played well.
He had a couple good moments.
He was cutting in on his left foot. He was doing on his right foot. Sorry, from the left hand side.
Between those two, because with that, somebody's got to run away from. Someone's got to turn the opposition defense around. Someone got to stretch the. So if it's not Rashford, it's Gordon. It's got to be one of those two. As much as I rate the likes of like Eze and others like that,
even Grealish.
Chat reminding me actually.
As much as I rate Grealish, but everybody there is ball to feet.
I tell you this, the man that I'll drop, the man that I'd drop better than for is probably Grealish.
Like I said, it's just one pace. I'm just thinking from a balance perspective. That's why I'd go Rashford or Gordon over that side. And Gordon's not been good like this season like that.
You know what? I'm going Grealish. I'm going what Troops kind of did.
Oh, big up Zia every time, man. Shout out
Zia. Zia talks.
Big up Zia every time. Troops, you said Bellingham was your 10, innit?
Yeah, I'd go like Palmer, Bellingham, Saka.
See, I'm going the same as you. I'm going Saka left wing, Palmer right wing, but I'm actually going Grealish in it. I can't ignore his Everton performances. I think as long as he stays fit, these will carry on. So. And I think if you just put him in his natural position, Grealish will cook. That's my midfield. That's my three: Palmer, Saka, and Grealish. Still.
Yeah, I went Saka, Palmer, Rashford.
Saka, Palmer, Bellingham for me. That works.
Yeah, I'm just thinking balance perspective. You need some pace there. Someone got to turn defenders around. Even though like Grealish is there, his quality, and you got others. You got Eze and Bowen and Bellingham. Like England's options are stacked in that area. Stacked. Morgan Rogers, even though he's not been playing well. So many.
Do you know many. No one even mentioned Foden. The chat hasn't even mentioned.
Saying. That's another one.
The chat hasn't even mentioned
Foden. You know,
because we've seen it for England. Because we've seen him for England. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
We've gone through that whole Euros. We think going to do Kane, Bellingham, Foden again. Fuck that.
Yeah,
we know what's crazy. We know what's crazy. I can see Tuchel doing it, Lewis.
Oh, brother.
This is my
guy, isn't it?
Foden on the bench. Foden can't start. The bench would be crazy though, because you'd have like Eze on the bench, you'd have Bowen on the bench, you'd have
Morgan Rogers. Like
the bench will be stacked.
We're actually stacked, you know, when you deep it.
And this is what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying. And I think Tuchel will pick the right squad when it comes to the World Cup. If everyone's fit and available, I don't think he's doing no stupidness.
Does he pick the right 11?
England had the chance the last 3 tournaments, but you had fucking Shitgate in charge. Now we actually have a world-class cup-winning coach. So there's a genuine chance.
Sorry, man.
Do you know what? I've never said England got a chance to win. I think England got a chance to win this World Cup in America.
They have a chance from a talent perspective, yeah. But again, I'm saying
I think a serious chance. Like take talent out. I think England are one, in my opinion. Like I know they always say England.
Like
I actually think England can do it this year. Well, next year.
The thing is, I think they'll have a deep run. I think they'll make last 4, but are they going to win it? I agree with Flores. I think when they play, I don't know, Argentina or France or whatnot, they'll pick the better 11 on the day that will just depict England. Do you know what I mean? So
England gonna be out there.
But even then, if you make Final 4, you got a chance.
Yeah, and England do have a chance. And England do have obviously a draw dependent. We can't forget about the draw. The draw is very, very, very key.
And look who Tuchel's got the better of when he won Chelsea the Champions League. He went Madrid, bro.
Yeah. I don't think that Tuchel's there anymore, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think that was the best of Tuchel. Folding Bellingham game. Yeah, that's gonna be the exact. We seen what happened at Bayern.
And even then, he made a semi though.
Yeah, England will make
last stage at Bayern.
Oh yeah, of course, fucking hell.
Correct me if I'm wrong. At Bayern, he was literally a last day of the season goal.
No, I got you, bro. Man, I say he made a semi and just let that slide, but that's a pause, fam. I want a blood clot we are doing by yourself. Yo, dog. Yo. I know business.
I think it was Tuchel's manager. Wasn't he literally Musiala saved them on the last day to win, to even win at Bayern. So.
Yeah, people forget Bayern.
They
wanted him out.
When Jude was injured for the last game for Dortmund,
yeah,
1-0 at home or something, or 2-1.
Yeah, like they were not good. Like I said, man, Foden, Bellingham, Kane is going to be 3 of the 4. And
Foden cannot start in this England team.
He will start though. He'll start.
He can't
start.
He'll start.
Can't start.
Even if it's Foden on the left,
he
shouldn't start, Troops, but he will start him. And balance-wise, it stinks.
Has he picked Foden? Look, Foden. Is Foden in the England squad now?
No.
And he's been on form for City.
Do you know what
But you say he left out. Bellingham as well. Yeah, go on, Rams.
We're gonna get the biggest indication the March international break. I feel like if big names are left out of that one, that's the last camp before the last proper camp before the World Cup.
Because then I think the next one is at end of the season.
But then that's like warming into the tournament kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think the March run is when we get a proper because if big names are left out of that one, I think we'll get a clear.
Even the November one coming up, blood.
Oh yeah,
the November one.
I keep forgetting.
There's a November one. I think the November one will give us like a rough idea who he's looking at and who's in the running.
Let me ask you, man. You trust Tuchel to pick the right 11?
I don't.
I don't. Ask Lewis.
See, so here we are. Then
ask Lewis.
Lewis is biased. We know Lewis is biased.
I'm not biased. I'm speaking from experience.
I know his answer already. Look at the belt.
It was a while ago, you know.
Look at the belt.
A while ago, you know.
Ask him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I already know what it is. Like so, and that's where the England have the players to do so, yeah. But even if it's not Foden, I just don't trust him to get that balance right, in particular in the front 4.
Do you know what, Chooch? Yeah, I don't even want to bring your club into it, but it's at Arsenal. You've got the players in the 11 to the squad. I just don't. Arteta and Tuchel, I just don't think they're the guys to get it. Yeah. That's how I see England. How I see Arsenal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's one of them ones. But
you'll see, bruv. You'll see by force.
We have to just pray, blood. You get me? Big up Cheeky. Big up man like, you know. If I were to tell you that the Philadelphia Eagles, Phillies, and the hockey team in Philly were to all lose on the same day, you were a Philly fan, how pissed would you be? Also, Roms, what stadium in US would you visit?
Staples Center all day long. Lakers just the iconic club and whatnot. And even when I was watching WWE, pay-per-views would be at the Staples. So for me, Staples Center, I know there's probably bigger and better stadiums, but that's one that I've always wanted to visit. So probably that one. Big up Cheeky.
Yeah, I'd be mad. That's the thing though, you've all got these men got like 3-4 teams, blood. Basketball team, hockey team, NFL team.
Yeah, baseball.
Baseball
team. My knowledge ain't all that, but what taught you said that, bro. Like, if you're from a certain state, you could just go into any sport, like 4, 5 different. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Whereas we just got football, blood. Big up man like Kurt Chaos. Bro, I was 15 during the 06 World Cup, snuck into one of the major parties. I got so waved, it was during our first game against Japan, and Tim Cahill scored. The soccer rose. I like Kurt Chaos, you know. Moving like a madman in Germany, blood. Then he goes on to say, I still can't believe I met Mick Foley and Chris Jericho. Come on, blood.
That's Chris Jericho, yeah. That's legendary.
Hall of Famers right there, blood.
Yeah.
Big up King Von, RIP Von. Guatemala, we making the World Cup. I know Jamaica are out, blood. You understand? I don't know for Guatemala. You get me? Big up about the skies. Tomorrow, Tenerife, ready to unwind and blaze. Come on, long overdue.
Enjoy, man.
Quick question about Sky. You know, obviously, I'm tuned in every week, and when you start singing Steady, is that his tune?
That's his tune, bro.
Okay, because bro, I'm on Apple Music, Spotify, trying to find it. I can't find it, bro.
That Sky's his tune, blood.
Big up Skies every time.
He's got a couple of bangers in the chamber. Trust me.
Big up Skies every time.
Big up about the Skies every time, blood. Big up Skies again. Big up Troops. the panel. Smash the likes. It's free. Listen to the bro.
Big
blood.
up.
Safe flight out tomorrow as well, bro. Hope you and the
There you
wife
go.
enjoy the time away, blood. You get me? Big up Azpex. Big up the pod and man them every damn time. Troops, will you release a diss track cooking everyone if Arsenal win the league or UCL? Hashtag come on, you gunners. Blood. Something epic will happen. You get me? Epic proportions. You know what I mean? So yeah. We just take it one game at a time, though. You know what I mean? Big up Glorious MCFC. Name every world-class player in the Prem to you. Every world-class player, bro. Who's world-class at City?
Haaland.
Haaland.
Rodri.
Still that's it. Yeah, see.
Rinders.
Yeah, world class.
There's players that used to.
I think I think if he carries on at this rate, yeah, like he started off, I've been very impressed. But I ain't watched him before. Spoke highly at him.
Right, Donnarumma's up there.
Donnarumma's, yeah. Good shout, Donnarumma.
So what? That's free.
Donnarumma, yes.
Liverpool.
I'd say so.
Salah, Alisson,
Van
Van
Dijk.
Dijk. Salah, Alisson, Van Dijk.
Them three, yeah, bona fide. I know some might say other names. They're like the certified.
Yeah, they're certified without question. Salah, Van Dijk, and Alisson. Yes,
I think we've got potential players that will be, but they're the
those three are the ones I look at and go, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%.
Arsenal, Saliba, Gabriel.
Yeah, I go.
Saka.
Saliba, Gabriel.
Saka, Raya.
I ain't saying Real.
I say Raya.
I don't feel Real is world class. He's a very, very good goalkeeper, but world class now.
Yeah.
Why is Raya world class? What does it make Raya world class?
I don't think he's in the same bracket as Donnarumma. I don't think he sits at that table with Alisson and Donnarumma. He looks out of place.
And Courtois on them, man.
Yeah, he looks out. They're three world-class goalkeepers. That's the level. He don't sit with them
That's
at that
fair.
table.
You see what I said about potential, like even with some of our players. I think he will be, but there yet it's a bit I think it's a bit premature. Because let's say Flores, he now wins a Prem and does bare stuff the next 2-3 years, then I can give him that.
Yeah, then you can. Yeah, he's got the opportunity to do so. Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
I think he is a very good goalkeeper and has been consistent. That's the biggest compliment I can pay him. Very, very consistent. Like rarely makes mistakes.
Chelsea. Palmer,
Caicedo, Cucurella, James. That'd be my.
I wouldn't say Cucurella.
I go Palmer, Caicedo,
James.
Yes.
I'd go them three. Cucurella's where I'm like, I'm not sure.
I got him as the best left back in the world right now. But first,
Do you?
Ahead of Mendes?
Yeah.
Ahead of Nuno.
Balls over his face in the final, bro. I saw that guy get dunked on by Gusto. Talk to me about
You can
Nuno
have a bad
Mendes.
game though, innit? Like the consistency of Mendes we've seen.
Yeah, look, Shah, you're number 2, man. Big up.
This guy.
My God.
Yeah, you have bad games. Like Cucurella's quality, yeah, but I don't think he's better than Mendes.
Yeah, I don't think he's world class.
I think it's the three. These
I think it's the three.
James, Palmer, Caicedo, them three.
Is anyone else world class in the Premier League?
No.
Does any other team
I
have a
just
world
want to
class
say,
player?
by the way, we all agreed Caicedo's world class, but no one said nothing about Rice. And I'm just gonna go toilet quickly, so big up my guys.
This fucking guy. This guy.
I'm trying to think. Anyone else in the Prem?
Reason why I didn't say Rice, because man, I think Rice is world class. So there's no Flawless. Me and Flawless have this all the time, so there's no point. You get me? But is anyone else in the Prem world class? Like, do Newcastle have any world class players? Would you say Tonali, Bruno?
Again, very good players, yes, but world class, no. But then again, everybody's criteria and
Is Isak not world class? Because no one said Isak.
Not yet.
No, I think he's
not yet.
Yeah,
and I love
again,
he needs to do a bit more.
Yeah, he was one of them on the cusp, but it's close to that we go. Yeah, your quality now is just do it on a grander stage under more pressure.
Like I'd say we've got three potential: McAllister, Gravenberch, Isak. I think Ekatike couldn't. We've got bare potentials, but they're not there.
I think like
you're the same. You're the same.
I think Timber's borderline world class.
Timber's quality.
I think
because he's so good defensively and not like the best going forward. That's why people don't talk about it.
I think he's good going forward. I just don't think he's just as flamboyant.
No, but the point is, I'm making it. If he was more of a liability defensively, if he was as good offensively as he is defensively right now, people will talk about him more. So if he was more of a liability, if he was a couple levels below, a couple levels lower defensively, but was a couple levels up offensively, people will talk about him. Defensive attributes ain't respected in today's game, unless you're a centre back.
It's actually true. You could be very good. Unless you're a centre back. If you're a full pack, people forget.
Because when we say Rice is defensively strong, they're like, "Oh, he only defends." I'm like, "What do you mean?"
No, Rice is very good defense. He is good defensively.
He's a defensive midfielder.
He is good. He is good defensively. He also good going forward as well.
Yeah,
because he's
very good at carrying the ball.
Yeah, but it is like that. Like I said, if Timber as a fullback was more of a defensive liability, but offensively was better, people will talk about him more.
Do you know what it is?
Not like go on.
Go on, Flores. Go on.
No, it's cool.
I was going to say the rest of the league. I think the closest, probably the chat saying probably is Tonali. I think Tonali can get there. He is.
What about what? You don't think Gomares is?
Yeah, Gomares could get there as well. But again, maybe being disingenuous because they're Newcastle, but I don't know. It don't feel like we're world class just yet. I don't know about the rest of you, but not just yet.
It's tough when you're not under the most pressure or at the biggest stage. Yeah, that's what it is. That's where it is. Like if Isak was doing, if he was doing what he did at Newcastle at Liverpool, it'd be no debate. It's because he was at Newcastle and where they was at. And
Water's not world class. So you look crazy.
Say again.
Water's not world class. Behave, man.
That must be a Palace fan.
This is some real white. This is some real white Jesus shit.
I told you, man.
This is some real white Jesus shit. I ain't gonna lie.
This is what I'm talking about. Proving my point. I told you about this guy. How people think about this guy. World class.
That would have had to be a Palace fan. That must have been a Palace fan.
No, that wasn't blood. It wasn't.
People believe it.
Okay, it wasn't.
People will say, "Hey, world class."
I think it was a Chelsea fan.
You know what? No, homie. At this point, people must just fancy him. People must just like the youth, bro. Because, bro, like, why it's crazy.
It's because he's left foot. He's left-footed, silky, technical. So automatically, that's going to up you levels from an aesthetic standpoint. Because he's technically very good and can carry the ball and can pass. But I told you, world class, you know. Man, I even played 30 league games in the Premier League in a season. I'm not saying, world class. I'm telling you.
Mad.
What's his price? Oh, 120, 130. All right, man. Okay.
I think we've covered someone's made a good shout. I don't think Semenyo is yet, but if he carries on this form at a bigger club, probably he could definitely get there.
Like, that's what that is. It's not a talent thing.
Yeah, Semenyo can get there.
We've covered all the main ones, though. I think we've actually.
Have United got any world-class players?
No.
They have a player in Casemiro that was, but he's not anymore. He's not.
What about who's their closest to world-class? Ahmad.
Fucking hell.
Nah. Probably Cunha, I would say.
Cunha. You know who I would say, Flawless?
I think Cunha's our best. I think
you don't think I'm not even taking the piss. You don't think Bruno's your closest to world class?
No.
That was a dumb question.
I know you don't think
you know what he was gonna say.
No, I'm saying someone asked me, was we talking about this yesterday? Someone mentioned.
Would you maybe say it's like the level below maybe Mbuemo? Because he's been doing it for a couple seasons now.
Yeah, so him and it'd be between those two.
What about De Ligt?
Do you know who I think will be?
De Ligt's
a decent shout.
I think Euro will. In year, like, give it 3-4 years.
Yeah, Euro will.
Yeah, that's the potential thing.
I think Ahmad will. I think Ahmad will.
Yeah, that's not a mad shout.
People forget Ahmad's like.
Yeah, but I think with Ahmad, it's more like because he's not playing near that level now, whereas Euro's actually looking pretty decently.
That's down to him playing as a wing back, no?
No, I get that, but like that's why people are more unanimous with Euro as opposed to Ahmad.
I hear that.
You know what, Flawless? I was beefing my fan base. You remember when Kwanzaa came through and I like, we don't need Euro, we got Kwanzaa. I was losing my bro. I was like, bro, Euro is gonna be the guy. From when Madrid were looking at him, he was at the cup final. And you know what I've clocked in football? If the team performing bad, they just think the player that's playing good is still performing bad. You can be playing good in a bad team. Do you know what I mean?
People always like
mix the two. They always mix the two.
Because we are so defensively bad as a team and we've conceded goals and we're to like I've been saying that Euro and De Ligt have been playing well. But because you can see goals, I'm not going to be like standing and be like, yeah, they've been playing like now we're conceding goals and losing games, but it's not necessarily on those. Like we would concede a lot more and lose a hell of a lot more if those two were not performing at the level. It's like they've been impressed, like they're just consistently good. Like Euros
can be well. I don't know why. this one here, you can be world class in a bad team.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That just
Cole
proves what I
Palmer's
just said.
first season was on the potch.
Like
It's just-
Aubameyang was world class and we were shit.
Yeah, it's just rare. That's all it is. It's just very,
can
very
happen.
rare. But can it happen? Yes. It's just rare though.
Grealish,
Alan
Aston
Shearer.
Villa.
Yeah, Grealish at Villa.
There's certain players you look at and you go, "Oh yeah, you're world class, but your team, you are carrying your team."
Yeah, your team is shit though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're a
Fucking
you're a future.
It's
world,
like-
yes.
Steven Gerrard at Liverpool.
Just about to say that.
respectively, in the Champions League.
Gerrard is the prime example. He was
um,
world class at
Istanbul.
Liverpool.
He was
Bad
world
team.
class
when
and
they were, like,
no
doing
one
the
else was
mid-table
world class.
thing.
Blood.
Yeah, he was world class in a
You
bad team.
understand? Like you,
Suarez,
even Kane
another
at
one.
Tottenham,
Yeah, Kane at Tottenham.
Ozil
yeah,
and Alexis at Arsenal. These men were
Kane
world
at-
class. Man.
yeah, Kane at
I'll take
The rest
Kane
of them-
and Son. I think Son for 3-4 years, he was one of the
Yeah,
best.
Son
Son
was
was,
there.
I ain't gonna lie. When they was
Son
at
was there.
Wembley, Son was on smoke.
Smoke, bro.
Smoke.
I think he even
Smoke.
won Golden Boot. I think it was shared, but he won Golden Boot one
When
year.
that with
That
him,
season
Aubameyang and Salah.
Mane.
was Salah, yeah.
Was it Mane?
What
Actually, no,
Mane?
Mane was in it that year as well.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's 2 different years.
Yeah, it might have been a different year because it was
That different-
Salah, Mane, and Oba, no?
Salah, Mane, and Oba, and then I think Son got it a year with Salah. They shared it one year, but Salah, Mane, and the 3. I remember because it was the 3 Africans that year. They were tied still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Letizia was world class. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
If you saw Letizia, he only chose to stay at Southampton his entirety as well. He had many offers from Man United.
Yeah,
couple other
Son
big
shared
clubs.
it with Salah in 21-22. That was
Yes,
it.
even Mahrez was world class at Leicester. Kante was world class at Leicester.
Yeah.
Kante was. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You see what
Was
them man
Vardy
did
world
after-
class?
Who?
Vardy?
Vardy? No, I won't put him in the world class.
I'll say very good, just very, very good, but well class.
Yeah. He just didn't have the consistent like mad seasons. Like it was every now and then. He'd have a 15-16 and then a 19-20 or something.
You see
and then
what
just a
Kante
little
and Mahrez
mini
did after?
season in between.
Didn't he get over 100 Premier League goals?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'd say level below. But
I'm sure he's in the 100 category.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, lot,
yeah,
something.
it is.
Would you say Sterling was world class? Let's
Yes.
remove our bias.
Yes.
Would you say he was world class?
Yes. Take
He
out
was all
Gaza, take out Marvelly, take out everything.
Was
Raheem
he?
Sterling at his prime was one of the best wingers in the world, blood.
Yeah. Was he not like in terms of goals? Like I think was that a calendar year? He was only behind Messi and Ronaldo or something. Like
Yeah,
that?
weren't it that
18,
year when he
19,
was scoring all them
18,
last minute
19.
winners?
Yeah.
You see,
18,
19.
I think he's in the top 5 goal scorers in Pep's career, something like that. Like he's within the top 5 names, scored goals under Pep. Like
Yeah.
Definitely was during that period. Like it's ridiculous the amount of goals he was scoring at that point. Ridiculous. And important goals
I
as well.
think he was world class. There's
Yeah.
no.
No, I hear it.
I don't think
Because
it's
look, we got Salah in here, and Salah had enough years where people were questioning his overall ability, but he was getting brazy output, and Sterling was doing the same thing. They're questioning his ability, but man's doing the output.
yeah, DC8 said 89 only behind Messi that year.
That was crazy.
Every
Yeah, it was a
season
mad year,
City won the league under Guardiola, he was the second highest goal scorer every season. So like he's got to
I
count for
think
something.
Sterling was world class for about 4 years.
And then even mix it in with his international performances.
Yeah,
as
for
well.
England, he was like arguably our best player in Euro 2020. He carried us to that final, bro. Kane weren't doing fuck all, blood.
Facts.
I don't even think it's an argument. It is 100.
I don't think it's an argument as well.
Yeah. I was brought up. I was literally. It's mad that you've actually sent this super chat in. Big up, Glorious MCFC, because I was actually having this debate with my boy the other day, and Richie named the same names, but he asked me, "Do you think Sterling was world class?" And he told me to remove my bias. I was like, "Bro, he was." He's like, "No, he weren't. He was just very good." I was like, "Nah, bro. Look at actually what he done at City. Even the year we won the league, yeah, he was their best player. I think he was top goal scorer for them. Like he was the one putting City on their back, and I know they finished that 15 or something points below us, but he was still cold that year. But yeah, man, Sterling was him. It was him.
They got Timmy. 2 eps ago, Flawless kept saying, "I'm a big fan of Areola." Woy. Man like
I
2
know,
Chains.
of course. Weird
I like
that.
Man like 2 Chains. Titty boy. Can't even get his name right. Amarim in now, blood. Hold.
Like, that 3-year thing is peak.
What is this?
It's for you.
Whatever his name is, you don't know what. You don't know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what I'm talking about. So what we're talking about, and it's definitely not way for real. But that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, them Areola forget suck off. You know
what I'm saying? Like we ain't. That's a whole. See, that's why I'm not even going there. It's a whole different conversation. There's a daytime show, so we ain't even going there.
Them forget caress. What you mean?
Yeah.
They got LJ. Flawless really is the Mancunian milkman.
That's fine. I've not heard that one. That's a good one, LJ. Yeah, I'm gonna run that. Yeah.
Eminem's blood. You get me?
The Mancunian milkman is a good one.
We got God. Troops, Prime, Abba, Laka, and Pepe, or Martinelli, Yokeres, and Saka. For me, one more. Yeah, I can't lie.
Yeah, same.
If the only thing I would change is probably Pepe for Saka. You get me?
Yeah, that would be nasty.
Yeah, if you had Abba, Laka, and Saka, that's nasty. That's nasty. That's PI. Okay, gunshot from every angle, bro. I'm telling you, blood. Yeah, like, even if you got a vest on, it's piercing true. You understand?
You know what with Pepe though? He was a baller. It was just the consistency, bro.
I rated Pepe. I was a big Pepe supporter. Do you understand?
Same.
I just know that Saka's better than Pepe.
Yeah. The thing with Pepe, Troops, you'll probably agree. You'll have 2 good games and then 4 bad games, and then it will just it will just carry on.
7 bad.
Yeah, like the consistency just weren't there.
In that era, there was a bag of players like that. Walcott was a prime one. You'd have 3 good games and then 9 bad. You know what I mean? Ramsey would have 3 good, 4 bad. There wasn't like, you get me? It's only Santi that would go like 6, 7 games, 1 dip, and then another 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what I mean?
You know what? He's doing this thing at Villarreal though. His choice of women though, a bit crazy.
Yeah, Pepe. I said that already. Like I said it earlier on the Saeed show. Like, yo, ability, always rated him, but your choice of woman. Boy, he's getting
that 10-10 glizzy though, is what it is.
Yeah, I know, but you know what my thing is, she ain't even been outside since he locked her down. But so he has fully probably cleansed her and them thing there, bleach it and all them thing there, you understand? But it's still the same thing, blood. You get me?
Okay, listen, when the money dries up and she's released back to what she knows, when the money dries up and she's released back to what she knows, bro, she's gone.
She's gone.
She's gone.
Oh my God.
She's gone. She is good.
Mad.
Man was speaking about him being borderline world class out of the people left in the rest of the Prem. It looks like Semenyo's on a lot of people's list, blood.
Yeah, but you're gonna come with that hefty price tag though, so I don't know.
Man said 100 million in what do you call it? January. If you want,
you just got him instead of fucking Garnacho and Gittins, man.
Bro, these man told me I was mad when I wanted them at Arsenal. Remember how long have I been pushing Semenyo?
I remember even the chat were getting on to you. I remember them streams. Like,
you remember? Oh, what do you mean you're moving mad, Troops? He's moving mad now.
He's a good player. The price is gonna be crazy though. If he hasn't got a release clause in his contract, the price is gonna be crazy. But he's been performing at a good level for Bournemouth for a minute now. And I don't think the start of the season has surprised anyone.
I think
he signed a new deal.
They had an agreement. Like you said, Flores, he's signed a deal, but in a new contract. I don't know how true this is, but it would make sense. You know, similar to like the Hazard and CR7, just give us 1 more year out of respect. Yeah, I think he's doing that, but apparently there's a 75 million release clause for the summer. But yeah,
do you value him
that much? That'll make sense. When you look at the prices of the other players, it makes sense. 75 million. Depends how bad you need him.
Yeah. Flores is spot on. In this current market, you see what other players worse than him have gone for more, potentially.
Yeah, depends. How badly do you need him? If you badly need a winger, 75 million for Semenyo he'll give you that back.
Premier League proven as well.
I've got to say my bad to Semenyo because I always said, he's not good enough to play for the top 4 to 6. He's more like I don't know, at Everton, West Ham. I know they're obviously not doing the best now, but you know they're still like historically a step just above Bournemouth. I always thought he's like an 8th to 10th player. He just told me to shut up, bro. Every time I watch him, he's cold. He's cold. I got that one wrong. Still, I didn't think he'll reach this level. Not gonna lie, I did not think he'll reach this level.
Nah, man, always knew he was a baller, blood. Man is saying Abba just bagged a hat trick for Gabon. Come on, that's my brother.
Proper Chelsea.
Nah, he's not. I don't know why this guy clings on to Abba, bro. He don't give a fuck about your club. But anyway,
don't give a shit. He said he followed Drogba.
Don't give a shit, blood.
Lewis, you remember I can't lie, Lewis is shameless because when he come back to the Emirates and he's just looking around, he looks sad, bro.
He's sad, bro. He's like, what have I done?
The state of our club, I'm not surprised.
Like,
He would have had a fire up the
you could just hear in the side. You could just hear in like the corridors. Obama who? Obama what? He's like, oh no,
North London forever. He's thinking,
you don't even have a nick. You don't even have a nickname for me at Chelsea, blood. He was pissed, bro. You understand?
We had a chant for him. We just robbed yours.
He was pissed, bro. You know what I'm saying? But who's the lead? I think fucking Tottenham were looking at him. I think Tottenham were he was ongoing Tottenham apparently, blood. But I think they were priced out of a move. That kind of rattled me still.
They ain't gonna spend 90 M's on him. No chance. Actually, no, there's no Daniel Levy now. Maybe they'll change.
Yeah, they might. Their strategy might change, blood.
They'll have to see on that. But in terms of everyone else, I don't know if everyone else like even really has.
Who needs a left winger though? Like I think we need.
Guys would, but you've spent so much. I don't know where you are in terms of the whole PSR. You wait for squad cap thing. So you might not even be able to fork out that money without some big sales.
Yeah, it's you two. It's Arsenal.
We'd have to sell.
Actually, you could say more because you could say Liverpool. You could put them in that mix. It's you three and Spurs.
Yeah, we've got interest.
No, we've spent enough on left wingers. If we even buy Semenyo, I'll be fuming because what the fuck?
What I'm saying is,
I'm gonna say your left side's full. You'd have to get rid before you bring in.
You said who needs? I would say you all do. Is what I'd say.
Yeah, but I've got the Bournemouth one Garnacho. So I'll do a swap deal, money and cash. That's the only way it would make sense.
Yeah, you know what?
You
probably already knew, innit?
Yeah. Nah, from Jamaica, Trey was. Yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
matter.
Because he improves. Who does he not improve going to? Like starting 11 right now.
Does he? What does he start Liverpool?
Because we still
got Liverpool instead of Gakpo
for next season. So
we can't put
You heard
how they talking about Gakpo?
Well, I'm being serious.
I'm being serious. Have you heard?
He got the goal at Stamford Bridge.
Yo, have you heard how they're talking
the season around?
This is what I'm going to say about this guy, bro. Bro, he gets my head up, bro. This is what I'm going to say about Gakpo, yeah? Bro, he's a manager's dream. Great attitude. Works hard. I think he actually scored in every big game. Madrid, I think all of you lot, you name the game he scored. But, bro, he's too predictable, bro. There's something Montz even said last week. Montz said he can go down the outside. For me, I don't even think he does that enough, bro. Do you know what I mean? That even when he does, he's not all that. For me, I'm not saying sell him. Some players are just good squad players that come on and do your thing. But if we want to go to the next level, I'm crying out for a left wing. This is why when like Ekatike and Isaac find that that partnership, I just want one of them on the left. Even Chiesa right now. Anyone but Gakpo starting on the left, bro. He's too predictable. Too predictable, bro. Jarring.
See?
He's actually jarring.
Man said over Gakpo, yo.
Like, man actually asked over
this, yo, Rumstead.
Crazy.
He fries my life. That's what he fries my brain. We've already heard out Lewis spoke about his left wing depth. We already know your
And the chat's just reminding me, we got Quenda coming in next year as well. That don't make we ain't getting it. We ain't even gonna look.
Not saying you get him or not, but you said who needs him in regards to it.
Oh, yeah. Sure, put the money to him.
Lewis, I'd say this right now. You'd push Gittins and Garnacho off a cliff for Semenyo.
I'll send both of them to Bournemouth right now.
There we go. Then.
Who's most likely to move for him in the summer? Because it ain't gonna happen in January.
I really don't know of any of us. You lot, I don't know what your squad costs are like. Us, we ain't doing it. United don't play with wingers right now. Liverpool, we don't know what their PSR's like either.
We're still all right, I believe. We're still all right.
But you know what? This is also dependent on what's Rodrigo's availability. Is he available in the summer? Because he could be an option for people above Semenyo. If Rodrigo
is he playing now for Madrid?
No,
not really. He's been it's like up and down. Like he start the odd game, but Xavi Alonso's actually got them like balanced.
Because I saw Vinny on the bench sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's actually playing like the left wingers at left wing. He's playing 10s as 10s and the right wingers as right wingers. He's not just throwing out all the best players out there. Mm-hmm. So Vinny will start, and Rodrigo will be on the bench. Or Rodrigo will start, and Vinny will be on the bench. Same with not Brahim Diaz, Gula and Bellingham. Mm-hmm. Bellingham will be on the bench, and Gula will play as a 10 or vice versa. So, yeah, that's what it is. But let's say, hypothetically, Rodrigo is available. There's a lot of talk around him. That could change it. Arsenal or Chelsea or Liverpool or whoever might go, hey, Rodrigo's available over Semenyo.
I don't know if Rodrigo would probably be 100 million.
No? depending on how long he's got left on his contract, and if he did indeed want to move, I'm just talking hypothetically, it could drive it down, depending on what's going on.
He's lucky he's not going to lose his place in the Brazil squad.
I think he'll play enough. Yeah,
he should play enough.
He loves Madrid, though, man.
He's obsessed.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for anyone to say. I feel like he's the type of player that I don't even think. Listen, obviously, I don't know him or anything, but I just feel like the way he there's certain players that love their club so much they don't really even care if they start or not. I think he's happy to be a consistent.
Yeah, he'll just sit on the bench
and just come on the last.
They want a pay rise, but he's like, just keep me on this wage. Yeah. I'm good.
He loves them, bro. That loves Madrid. So be tough.
It's crazy, blood. Big up God. I remember when Semenyo used to play at Bristol City, my local team. It's mad when I look at him now. People should stop downplaying talent in champs. Bro, there's a lot of talent playing in championship, bro. Like, you can get some real talent from the championship, bro. You get me? You have to just pick the right ones. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of gems down there, bro. Don't get it twisted. And a lot of men started their footballing career in the championship. The likes of Grealish, the likes of Maddison. You know what I mean? There's
Morgan Rogers was down there.
Eze was at QPR. Elise was at Reading. We're talking about ballers. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I totally agree with that one, God. You shouldn't turn up your nose.
100%. My shout out to my Don Jesu be on my channel. He mentioned Semenyo when he was at Bristol and was like, he's a baller. Like, he said this publicly, and I was like, damn, it was a good spot. So yeah, there is, like you said, there is talent down there.
A lot of talent, bro. You get me? World Cup qualifiers. What are they, blood? Jamaica got Curacao.
That's all I know. That's the only.
That's all I know. I'm locked in. Man's doing a watch along. I'm locked in. Watch along settings. We are locked in. 11:30.
What time the watch along? Was it like 12:01?
Yeah, 11:30. 11:30 p.m. UK time. We go live, blood. Curacao versus Jamaica away from home. We got our second home game. I believe it is. I think it's Trinidad on Wednesday. Is it Trinity?
I think it's early hours Wednesday morning, isn't it?
Yeah, we got Trinity. Yeah. No, Bermuda, sorry. Trini is in the next it's in November.
You know what it is? We just beat Trini.
Yeah, we just beat them 2-0.
Yeah.
So we got Curacao and Bermuda. And then in the November one, we got Trini and the home game against Curacao. I'm gonna try to go out there for that one. I'm not gonna lie. Because it'll be a big deal at the end of the game, like celebrations and everything there. You know what I mean? I should be able to get pitch side as well. Because the JFF like me, unlike these English brands. But yeah, this is a big moment for Jamaica, blood. You understand? Obviously, a lot of you lot in the chat won't give a shit. You understand? Unless you're Jamaican. But we ain't been to the World Cup since 1998, bro. You get me? We were the first Caribbean island to reach there. You understand?
I was getting popped out sometimes. Fucking hell.
I remember it. That's the craziest part. I remember them being.
I was there with my nan, bro. I was there with my nan. I was there with my mum. I was a youngster. You get me?
I was in the womb, bro. That's the year I was born.
I was outside, blood. You get me? It was I don't know what's going on with Mason Greenwood. Jamaica have stated that they want him to play. He has a Jamaican passport now, but I personally think he thinks that he's still got a chance with England, but you got no chance. No matter how well you play, how much goals you score, that boat has sailed. You understand? The ship has sailed. It has left the harbor. The only way you're going to play international football is if you play with Jamaica. The only way you're going to ever see a World Cup is if you play with Jamaica. You get me?
Yeah, let it go, man. Like, bro, this country fucking hates you. Move on with your life.
You know what I mean? It's literally that real, bro. You get me? How do I feel about it? It's a weird situation, blood. You get me? Because obviously,
yeah, I get it. It's even crazy for you guys.
Yeah, because we don't, you know me, obviously stand for what we saw.
All right.
What I'd say is at least it's a fresh start for him in terms of like.
This is the thing. He makes the team a lot better, bro. Like,
I'm just gonna say, that it's
if you put Greenwood in that front line, bruh, man are in trouble.
Yeah,
because that's what we're missing. We're kind of missing that. That is the okay, cool.
You mean that X Factor in the final third?
Yeah, now people are looking at us like yo, if we get caught on the break, them man can clean up, you know. You understand? You got Bailey and Greenwood running. Yo,
and the thing is, like, the whole case been and went. Like, if we compare it to like the party thing, for example, the case is ongoing. But with Greenwood, that thing's already concluded. So you can't really like treat him like he's still got something hanging over his head because legally you don't.
Yeah,
you know it is true.
But it's just because of what it is. It's just that shadow's always.
Yeah, there's a moral court to it because everyone knows what they heard and what they saw. But
yeah,
do you know it is like you hit the nail on the head, Truth. That we don't condone that, but we just know how much better he's gonna make us, bro. It's like a conflict. Do you know what I mean?
It's so conflict because like, I want Jamaica to go, and it's like he can make us go, but then you come with baggage.
Because you know what
is her baggage.
You know what is true, yeah. Big up Shamar, but I'm fed up of him kind of going
Bozer's my dog. Bozer's my dog. That is my dog, yeah. But,
I know you tell, yeah.
Yeah, that's my dog. But it's like,
if I got my football hat on, Truth, I've seen him go 1-on-1 too much times.
Dog, and I'm like, boy, we had to lift the ball. Lift the ball.
Like, and if that's Greenwood, it's in the back of the net.
I need Whisper to start cooking, blood.
Yeah.
I need the to start cooking, blood, because even Dixon and them boy there, we have some boy I come through now. You see me? Even Bailey Kadamatari, Danny Kadamatari, who played for Everton, his son. Baller, licking off goal. He's killing it in the championship, bro. Sheffield Wednesday, killing it. You understand?
Kadamatari.
So what? You get me? We have some firepower up front now, because that's what we've been missing is the firepower. Kind of defense is all right. Blake is a proper keeper. I can trust in Blake. Blake has got us out of problems all heap of time. You see me? The midfield with Casey Palmer, you got a little bit of steel in there.
Casey could be hot and cold though.
That's the thing. It's sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
You
understand?
Yeah.
We need to find like if Ravel was on fire, you know what I mean? You throw Ravel in there as well. Yo, dog, we have some baller, you know. You understand?
Right. So, is Damari still playing? Damari Gray?
Yeah, man. Damari, but he's injured.
Didn't he score in the last game? No, that was for Birmingham. My bad.
Yeah, he's back in England. He's back in England, but he's injured. He was Whisper has replaced Damari in the squad because Damari's injured, so he's been replaced by Whisper, Roms's people. So but Damari plays regular, bro. Plays on the left, regular. But very, 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 very important game for us, blood. You understand? We've won all 4 of our games so far. You get me? I don't think we conceded a goal, blood. I don't think we conceded a goal.
Now I'm just checking out the qualifiers.
I think we conceded 1 goal. No, that was the Gold Cup. I don't think we conceded.
Yeah, 2 and 2, 6 and 6 goals. No conceded.
Yeah. Quickly speaking of the national team, you know more than me. But one of my boys was telling me, you know, what's his name? He was at Aston Villa, the winger, and he's gone to Ipswich. He's doing cold. Chat, help me out. You lot, if you know who I'm on about, he was at Villa, he's gone Ipswich, and he's playing cold. He's banging in goals for them every. The chat will come up with the name soon, but I can't remember. But apparently, he's got affiliation to. Say that again.
Was it Philogene?
Yes. Big up, Lewis. Philogene. Big up the chat. Big up, Lewis. Apparently, Philogene's got an affiliation with Jamaica. I don't know how true this is. I don't know if you knew anything from it.
Yeah, apparently. So is Reece Nelson. They're trying to get Reece to convert as well.
I didn't even know. If they can get them two on the plane as well, bro. Because let's be honest, Philogene's cold. I think in Ipswich, he's got bare GA for them already, but I think he scored a hat-trick last month or not. Bro, if someone just said to him, look, realistically, you're not getting into the England team, bro. I think he's been in their youth setup. If he was to jump on that plane as well, cold.
There's a lot of there's a few. It's not just Greenwood. Like I think they're trying to get Reece, and there's a few others that they're trying to get to switch allegiances. You get me? So
yeah,
it's under the works, blood. You get me?
Get players to switch allegiance if you can. 100% can help. Do it. Other nations do it. Why not? For real.
I mean, even Wan-Bissaka just changed to Congo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're a Caribbean or African nation and you can get players to switch, do it.
They didn't really take that too well, you know. My boy's Congolese, and he was like, bro, like,
yeah, because they kind of look at it like you're a second option type.
Yeah, like when it takes you that long to decide,
it's like Jamaica right now. Jamaicans ain't fucking with Greenwood because they're like, yo, you think so we are second option? Like, You want like just make us wait on and them thing there. What the fuck you think you're dealing with? You know how Jamaicans are already. You know how we are like, yo, what the fuck you dealing with? You know, we are number one.
Yeah, you don't play about, yo.
We are number one, you know, but yeah, sit down and boy, I know, you know. I have the passport, boy, I know, you know. Fuck you dealing with. They're cussing his clock. When I was on the island, I was asking them and getting like the feel of it and to see what they feel agreeing with, because obviously last year when I was on the island, they was, yo, Troop, you have to DM Greenwood, pull up on him Instagram and tell him, say, yo, Jamaica, you have to forward. And I was like, all right, send it on. So when I come back this year now, they're like, the boy a pussy, you know, the boy still not pick Jamaica, you know, the boy you know, the boy England, and the boy say, the boy thinks him licking 2 goals with the bag young, that's him a bad boy. They lick a pussy on, try disrespect with the troops. I'm like, yeah, man, I hear it still. I hear it still.
Yeah. Dude, you know what, yeah? It's not even just patois. Has anyone told you, bro? You nail accents well, yeah. It's not even just patois, bro. When you feed their accents, man.
The Instagram cracked me up, yo. That's how they sound on Instagram. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it's like, for them Instagram. I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right, I'll try it. Then when I go back this shit,
yeah, because he's still the main. He hasn't played. Yeah, because like you said, he probably waiting on England.
And he actually has his passport now as well.
Yeah,
that's why
he's just waiting on it. Yeah, it's an England thing. That's what he's waiting on. England.
He definitely is, blood. I'm not gonna lie. Other news. The only other news I got is that Arsenal are gonna finally start the expansions with the Emirates Stadium. I think it's going to 70k, but we're gonna have to play in Wembley like kind of Tottenham did. You get me? But I think that's I don't mind that. You get me? I don't know how other Arsenal fans feel. I don't mind that, innit? Like Wembley, I could literally go on my balcony and I can see the arch. You get me? Wembley's the closest stadium to me. Literally 2.
That'd be a nightmare to go home and away from, like depending on where you're at. Even from where I live, it's a bit long doing it consistently. Yeah, but like if you're one of them brothers who travels in from East London, or you're traveling in from the north or something, fuck, that's gonna be dragging.
Because Lewis, you're not too far from me, and even after the game, that Wembley way, bro. Oh my days, it's just long. It's long.
It's only good for a special occasion. That's why even with England, I get why the friendlies are dead. I get why people leave early, because it's just a ball ache getting out of there. Wembley's like its own little island. That's why I used to say when I used to live up there for uni, it's great until you have to leave or come back.
Do you know what?
It's even worse. It's even worse now, Lewis, because they got more flats. There's more people in the vicinity now. Like when you was there, they were just building it up, innit? Now it's like, oh my days.
And then they cordon those areas off so people can't walk through them unless you live there. So it's even tougher for you to get out. And there's no detour because they cut out all the other entrances into Wembley Park.
Lewis, you hit the nail on the head, because there used to be, when you used to come out of Wembley, right? There used to be some sidewalk, and then you come out at the
main
road. And they cut it off. And
they just close them side entrances. Everyone's going through the middle. You're fucked.
It's jarring, bro.
That's what I'm saying. For me, I don't mind, innit? Because I'm close, innit? So me, it's all right, blood. If I want to go to the game, it's literally just there, blood. You know what I mean? But this is also a chance for people who don't go to the games week in, week out. This is your chance to see Arsenal against a proper opposition, because it's going to be completely different. Like I think when Tottenham were at Wembley, the tickets were on general sale.
Bro, because I used to go uni at them times, UCFB. We used to get bare free tickets handed out to us. Obviously, I'd be like, yeah, cool, fuck off. But they'd actually hand them out to bare people. And then, like, you see on the Snap stories, all the guys that I'm with, they're all just at the fucking game in the evening.
Wait,
so don't end up being like that. You give them out to the community if you can't sell them, because that's probably one of the reasons why you would get Wembley as well. Spurs had to do a ton of shit for the community in Brent. You guys would probably have to do something similar.
Do you know what I've clocked, though, yeah? Like, that's mad that they're on general sale, because there's obviously still a lot of their season ticket holders that will probably want their seats allocated. I remember I went to watch a Liverpool game there once. The Liverpool fans will remember when Alden scored a header late. We just about beat them 2-1. The early morning kickoff, and like most of level 5, they just covered over that. They didn't even sell tickets for that. So I don't, even if you lot moved there, I don't think they'll give you 90k allocated. They won't give you the.
I don't know, because
that'll only be for the big games.
Yeah, the Tottenham game, we had, when we went there for Tottenham away, we had there was 90k. There was 89,000. They announced
we had that in the league, but in the cup when we played Spurs, they shut off the whole upper tier, so it was only lower tier.
The game I'm on about when we beat them 2-1, right? I think that day it was only 75, bro. So about 15K of the stadium, they just locked off. In fact, it might have been more. I think it was 70. The capacity that day was at 69, 70K, bro. And 20K seats, they just like, no, we're not sending them.
Yeah, the North London derby, it was normal.
Nah, that's proper still.
It was normal. But I'm with Slims. If we go, but they're not gonna do that. They're gonna put that way in behind the goal. Lower tier behind the goal. That's where it would be. Same how they did the Tottenham one. Because we was lower tier when we went to Wembley away.
But you know what? I was watching one of Potts' show, big up Potts every time, and they were saying why do away fans why can't away fans be like where Newcastle put their fans? And they were saying, I can't remember the exact rule, but they have to be pitch side.
Yeah, there's a rule. It got implemented, I think, 3 or 4 years ago. Or it might have only been before that all away fans must be seated in the lower tier. And the reason why Newcastle have them in the upper tier is because there's something with their stadium where they can't split it on a lower tier. And the only place they can do the split is there. And that's the reason why Newcastle still have their away end at the top. And everyone...
something with their disabled fans.
Yeah, and everyone else has got their lower tier behind the goal or on lower tier. But that happened I know that is a true rule. That's why people get mad at Finn, because even Sunderland, your upper tier is the same as Newcastle. You're at the top just like Newcastle.
Swear down.
I don't know if they changed it now because I ain't watched the Sunderland game. So I don't know. But last time I went Sunderland, we was upper tier, bro, right at the top.
Come like it's just a Northeast thing then. Just for them clubs.
Because everywhere else you're lower, bro. Like City's got 3 tiers. So you're either bottom, middle, or top. So that's where your ticket is, isn't it? But they've got a lower tier. United's lower tier. Liverpool's one lower tier.
You're literally at the pitch.
Yeah, you're literally back. Chelsea's you've got the 2 tiers, and you're lower or upper.
Yeah.
Everton was upper or lower in Goodison. Now it's the one beside the corner flag. Emirates, you're lower. West Ham, you're lower or upper. It's only them where you're upper.
Even West Ham, as a joke, like you're naturally gonna be
upper. If you're upper, you're pissed. If you go West Ham, you have to get lower. Lower, you're fine. Lower, you could build up an atmosphere.
West Ham, I just wouldn't go to. That's a shithole.
That's one ground, bro. Even for a normal event, like forget football, even for, I don't know, like a charity event, anything. I've never been to that ground, you know.
I've been there 4 times.
Nightmare to get into, nightmare to get out of. Stewards are all souls in the
I've been there 4 times. I've been there 4 times. One time I was upper tier, every time lower. The upper tier, man needed binoculars, blood. Big man thing. I thought Aubameyang was Guendouzi, blood.
Oh, brother.
And Guendouzi's got an afro, bro, and then Guendouzi's like my color, or even lighter than me, blood. Do you understand? I'm like, Guendouzi. And then the man said to me, yo, that's Abertroots, blood. I said, huh? I went on my phone like that, and I zoomed. I said, bro, it's actually Aber, bro. Fucking hell, mate. But that's it, people. Another episode for the people then wrapped up, blood. You get me? Little hour and 37 this week, blood. Obviously, an international break. There's not a lot to talk about, but we still gave you a lot of decent show, blood. You get me? Big up the chat as always. Make sure you slap the likes up, blood. Big up the super chatters as always as well, blood. The mods them. You lot know the vibes. Big up the man them as well, blood. You get me? Big up Rums covering for that Peanut Head. Unfortunately, Peanut Head will be back with us on Monday, blood.
Did Oba get a red?
Yeah, apparently he scored 4 goals and it's 4-3 they lead.
What a game, man.
Mad thing, yeah, that sounds like a game. Jesus.
Mad.
Hopefully he didn't get a red though. You get me? But big up Flawless, Lewis, you lot know the vibes, blood. You understand? Make sure you subscribe to the man them. Link in the description as always, blood. Anyone going live?
You going live, Lewis?
Nah.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me set with Premiere. 1 sec. Send this through to you still. It's from the special I did with Troops a while back, people. It's in this part is where he's talking about actually mad that you mentioned Aubameyang. You're talking about linking up with Aubameyang and how all that came about, etc. I just dropped it in the private chat now. Let me set this up. And run up the likes, you lot as well.
Yeah, man, smash them likes.
Run up the likes. What are we doing?
You know what, though? I'm actually gonna, like I said earlier, I'm gonna look into a few more qualifiers because they're different to friendlies. Like you actually have to, when you deep, you actually have to win them. That you actually have to get and put in a bit more effort. When it's friendlies, people are just a bit, they're just a bit bothered about the game.
That Wales game ending in 20 minutes was the perfect thing for them players. They didn't give a fuck after that.
Did they even play well? Did they play? I didn't watch the game. I told. Did they play well?
They didn't need to. They deaded it in 20 minutes.
Serious? Because like I said, I was like Rums was talking about at the start about not knowing what was going on.
Wales didn't test Pickford until about 70 minutes in.
You know what? You know what though, you lot, yeah. During the stream, I was checking the tables for the European qualifiers. There's a few big countries that aren't guaranteed that because first place automatically go through, second going to like a playoff. Belgium aren't top. If North, I think they play the game less, but North Macedonia top of theirs, yeah. Even Germany's one. Germany should go through, but like I think Slovakia top of theirs and Germany are like second or third. There's a few countries that aren't. This is what I mean. Qualifiers are better than friendlies because that, right? You actually have to do your thing. Do you know what I mean? But I'm with you, Floss. I don't normally watch international football. I'm not gonna lie.
I ain't paying international football no mind like that. Yeah.
Flawless. I can't. It's not showing me the video, lad.
Yeah, it's not working. One sec. Refresh it. It should work. If not, it's calm. If you click refresh, it should work. But I've just literally just set the premiere now. If not, I'll redo it. If not, send it elsewhere. And it should do. Wow, who did you say was missing out, Rums? My bad. Who did you say was missing out potentially?
So not obviously there's still what two games to go. But Belgium aren't guaranteed that the North Macedonia they're basically fighting with North Macedonia at the minute. Italy, the chat are saying as well. I didn't check their group, but their chat are saying Italy aren't guaranteed. Germany are like second or third in theirs because remember second don't go straight through. They have to go into a playoff. But there's not loads, but there's like 2 or 3 big nations that aren't guaranteed. Yeah, look, big up LJ Brown, second to Norway. And Norway are going on. In fact, Norway, I think if they win one more game, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, they automatically go through. Because Haaland and Odegaard and all these men are moving mad for them. Yeah, see, I didn't even speak about the Africa one, but Bear Man Niger friends, they're vets right now.
Yeah. Pissed.
You want me to be honest? I'm smiling because I'm more of a Troops might agree, but Ghana and Jamaica, they're more similar in culture, innit? A lot of Ghanaians.
I can't lie, they're over there, so me a yard man.
No, but I'm saying as opposed to Nigerians, bro.
I don't. No, sir. The wall I wanna go with.
Business. Troops, I'm telling you, bro. Like I've got a few Ghana friends similar. I'm not saying the same, similar. They're a bit similar to us still. But Nigeria,
they not like us.
I'll be happy if they get knocked out, bro. I'll be so happy if Nigeria get knocked out.
A World Cup with no African teams and just Caribbean teams. What a world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't say that. African teams will be there, yo. African teams are going to be there.
My kind of world, blood.
Bro, if Barbados could qualify...
That's crazy, yo. Yo, end the stream, man.
Beijing Guna, we need to qualify as well. If Barbados can qualify before, and Flawless as well. If Barbados can qualify before,
I just know we stink. I love nothing more, man, to see Barbados qualify. I'd love it.
I love it, bro. I love it.
Yeah. Jamaica, your man just got to rep Jamaica. Like, hopefully Jamaica get there. I can rep that and be like, all right, calm.
Yeah, Jamaica will, trust me. They'll win the next few games. They'll win the next
few. Yeah, Jamaica, calm.
Hey,
that's where I'm
trust me, blood.
That's where
I'm the world. You see me? But yeah, big up the man them as always, blood. You understand? Drop a like on your way out, people. We're redirecting to Flawless's video with me. You understand? So make sure you go check that, blood. You understand? Enjoy your weekend, my people. And we'll see you on Monday, blood.
Cheers.
There you go.